features of your Royal Q robot. The features of your Royal Q robot. So now you have to understand this tool, this Royal Q robot, because it's a tool that's printing money for us. Yeah, so you need to understand how this tool works for you to be able to utilize it properly and earn the maximum that you can from it. So permit me to share my screen. It's about to rain where I am, so I'll be kind of brief.
Same here. Same here. Are you in Abuja?
Yes, sir.
You are in Abuja?
Yes, sir.
That's good. It's about same thing here. Rain is about to dropping it back to us. So go through.
All right. So without much ado, kick starting. Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah, very clear.
Okay. There's this tool I'm looking for. I need the highlights. All right. So now, when you open your Royal Q robot, this is the home page. This is the first thing that you always see. So these are the items that are listed here. The first part you have is API binding. Once you activate your robot with your $120, this is the first thing you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bind your exchange account to your Royal Q using this API binding. So when you click on it, sorry. I think my screen will stop sharing. So when you click on this, you will see all the exchanges that are available on Royal Q that you can link with it. There's Gates.io, there's MXC, there's KuCoin, OKX, Bybit, Kraken, Indodax, HTX. Like this now, I've linked only my Binance wallet to it. I've linked only my Binance wallet to it. So once you've binded your API, that's when you can now start trading. That's when the robot can start placing trades for you, both buy and sell orders. So this is a very important step. So after activation is your first step. The next step is to bind your exchange account to your Royal Q robot. So moving on. The next button here is the profit details. Here you will see details for all profit, the profit analysis and the history record. For every trade that you make, all the profits that you get, you will see the details here. You can see the currency pairs, whichever coin you have traded, they will show you all of them and how much you've made from all those trades. If you are trading futures, you just need to click on this button here. Here, when you click on this, it opens up and you can select futures or spot. So I'm trading spot currently. So these are all the trades I've made on my spot wallet using my Royal Q bot so far, and this is all the profit I've made. I don't know. Are you with me?
Yes. Yeah, with you.
All right. So let me continue.
Yes,
So
I'm
beside
with you.
that,
Continue, please.
you have the word reward details, which is this. Now, this reward details contains information concerning all quantitative gains, that is your team benefits. If you have, so if someone uses your link to activate your robot, your $30 that you're going to get is going to appear here. And that is under his activation gain. Now, for every trade that another person makes and makes profit on, you will see the profits here under direct quantification. And then if that person now has someone under them that use their own link now to activate the robot, and that person is making trades and making profit, you will see it under team quantification. So direct quantification now will show you details of your rewards from those that are directly under you. That is your direct downlines. While team quantification shows those that are shows the rewards from the team as a whole, both your direct downlines and those under your own direct downlines. That is your indirect downlines. This is where you see all the details. So the next button is the assets. Now this is where whatever you've put, whatever amount that you have now on your RoyalQ bot, if you send any money to your RoyalQ bot itself, not your exchange wallet, but your RoyalQ bot, you will see it here under assets. And from here, you can also withdraw. If I have a team bonus now or activation gain, like that $30, it's going to appear here too. And from here, I can withdraw it. This is the withdrawal button here. It's very easy and sweet to use. RoyalQ made everything very simple for us. If you want to deposit, you click this place. If you want to convert USDT here, and if you want to transfer, this transfer now is not withdrawal. You're transferring from your RoyalQ account to another RoyalQ user. When you're withdrawing to either an exchange account or an outside wallet, a cold wallet. Either it could be Trust Wallet, MetaMask, whatever wallet that you use, or an exchange account or wallet. So that is the difference between this withdraw and transfer. This one is meant for you to send to another RoyalQ user. And this one doesn't charge any fees. It's free. With this one, and there's withdrawal fees attached to it. But when you're transferring, it is free because it's on the same platform. So if you make any transaction here, either withdrawal or transfer or deposits, you will see the records here. And you can also check the date using this place. So you can sort it out, or should I say filter it, so that you can view specific transactions at specific dates. Now, these are details. This button I click now is also the history record. So this shows all the transactions I made. This $130 was what
Hello,
yes, sir.
Coach Francis, wait,
Yes,
you
sir.
see, I know we have some, most of us that we are here now, we are already a 60 member for some time now, right?
Yes.
And I see some, maybe like 2 or 3 people, just 2 or 3 people who are new members. Because I saw somebody, Dave that typed, how can I bind 2 exchange? I mean, can I buy more than 1 exchange? It's obvious he's a new member. So
yes.
we need, why are all our new activated member, where are they? That's why they will come and be disturbing you in your DM. Do this. Why will I do this? How will I go about this? It is not proper. It is not proper. The best thing is to make sure you force them to come and attend this kind of Zoom, to learn it by themselves and be able to do it on their own. So it's never too late to go and send the Zoom link to your newly activated member. So thank you. You can continue.
All right. So the next button here is the invite user. This is the button that is very necessary for team building. This is where your link is or your referral code. Once you click on it, it takes you to a page. Now this is the invitation link. Anybody that I want now to join Royalq using my link or to join my team now, I will send them this link so that they can download the app and register. And once they activate, I get my $30 and we welcome them to the team and then we put them through. You can also invite face to face. Maybe you're with the person, they'll just scan this QR code and it will take them to Google Play Store or Apple Store where they can download the RoyalQ app, install it, and then you just guide them through on what they need to know. It is advised that you either use this or this to avoid any abnormalities, let's put it that way, because RoyalQ is not a scam, but some people can use RoyalQ to scam you. So you have to be also careful about that. This page is very important for team building. Share your link and let people activate the bot using it so that they can join the business and also earn from this opportunity. Now, moving on, we have somewhere that I love very much, which is the user guide. Any question that you have concerning RoyalQ, they have answered it in this place. If you can just take your time and go through it, there are explanations, there are picture illustrations, and sometimes there are even videos. The RoyalQ is a very complete that comes with a manual. So here is your manual for RoyalQ to understand this robot, understand the terms and terminologies that we use. What is MACD? The explanation of MACD with diagrams and pictures. Everything is here under this user guide. So when you click on it, you see how to bind your API, details regarding currency tags, strategy migration features, how to share profit records, introduction to RSI indicator, introduction to MACD, like basically anything you can think of concerning RoyalQ, any question that you might have is here. And whatever cannot be answered there, we have able leaders that are always willing and available to attend to those questions. But I will bid the new users to take their time. It might be time consuming, but the more you know about this, the better you understand the business and the faster you earn money. So here you can gain all the basic knowledge concerning this robot. Whatever question that you might have is here. You can link more than one exchange account to your RoyalQ bot. You can set up a two-factor authentication for it too. So if you are unable to receive verification email, there is also how to solve that issue. See deposits, activation, anything I can think of is here. RoyalQ operation setting instructions. All those things you've been hearing, margin call, MACD, RSI, take profits, everything is here. So you just have to take your time and go through it. There are pictures, there are videos sometimes, and there are illustrations. Like, let me use this binding as example now. They will show you step by step. Even the website that you need to go to, your official website for the exchange wallet is here. How you go about binding it, where to go, how to navigate the user interface, everything is here. Where to click, they highlighted it. So I don't see what is hard here. If you can follow all these instructions, you can definitely do these things by yourself. And if you are lost at any point, we have leaders and coaches available to always put you through. So RoyalQ is a community community-centered movement. Let me put it that way. That word we rise by lifting others. That is what Royal Q is all about. Now, moving on, you have the mentor icon here. Now, when you click on this, it comes up like this. Now, you can become a mentor. And when people add you or join under your ID, you can earn together with that person. Or if you had decided to be a mentor yourself, whosoever joins under you can earn with you. Whatever strategies you use, whatever settings you use, they will repeat those processes. So here it's just like they are copy traders. Now we have the more button beside it because this place cannot contain everything here. So when you click on this more button, it brings you here. And now you can see other things that are not on the home page directly. We have user benefits here. So if I click on user benefits, it takes me to this page. And here they explain how the Royal Q team building works and what you gain as a user that grows their team. So the more people join, the more you rise in level. Currently, I'm a junior broker, which is a V1. I'll soon get to V2. So as a V1, I earn $30 per activation and 20% of my team reward. As a V2, my direct activation, that is your referral reward, increases to $40. And team reward goes up to 30%. Now below this, you can see the requirements on how to get to this level. And then there's the rules of membership. So all these things are in the app. You can just scroll through when you have time. Familiarize yourself with the application, with your robot. Know where is what and what is which. So that when classes are going on, you can follow with speed and accuracy. Now, the next thing here is the Circle owner income. Now, this place is for those are Circle owners. The Circle owner is like the copy trading thing I was talking about. When you create a Circle, people can join your Circle. Now, they don't need to bother themselves doing any settings. Whatever you now as a Circle owner preset. Maybe you decide to trade BTC today, you put your take profit at 3%. Whoever is following you in that Circle, they are going to repeat that same trade automatically. Their robot is going to repeat that trade for them. They will trade that same BTC with the same settings, the same take profit, everything. So if your Circle owner is making profit, you that are a follower, you're making profit. And if your Circle owner is in loss, you too, you're being in loss. But the good thing about Royal Q is that there is no actual loss. What you have is what? Floating loss. Because the robot is not meant to sell at a loss for you. Now, under sync strategies, if you are following a Circle owner, this is where you will see the strategies that Circle owner is using. This is an example now. This guy is a Circle owner. This is his name. This is his setting, his price buying amount, the number of strategies that he's using, and profit share. Now, if I want to synchronize opening doubled, that is that double opening now. This is where I will turn it on. If I click on sync strategy, whatever he does, it will also apply to my own robot and to my own trade. Whatever trade he plays, it will apply to me too. But this one, I think we'll have another class concerning all this much later.
We don't need it. You don't even
Yeah, we
have
don't
to
need
talk
it.
about it. We don't
All
need
right.
it.
So the next thing that we have here is the price alert. I like this place because here you can monitor whatever trades you are or coins that you're trading easily. Like now I have BTC USDT here. When I click on it, it opens up like this. You can select whatever coin that you wish that you want to be monitoring. So if there's a rapid rise and fall, I said that the thing should give me a notification. If there is a big market rise and fall, it should give me a notification. If there's a recent new high or low price within 48 hours, it should give me a notification. This one now is what we call market alerts. So whatever is happening in the market, I will receive notification concerning BTC USDT. Next, you can set a price alert. Maybe you want to enter the trade now. There's a preset price that you wish to use. Maybe you want to enter the trade at $96,000. You set your price here at $96,000 and you create alert. So once this price gets to $96,000, the robot is going to notify you that BTC USDT it has gotten to $96,000. You can enter your trade now if you wish. And then here we have fluctuation alert. Now, this alert now is set in percentage. If there's a percentage rise in price or a percentage fall in price, the robot will notify you. You can enter any percent from 1% to 100%. It's your choice, depending on whatever you are setting that notification for. So we have three types of alerts here. We have market alerts, which is the first one. You have set price alerts. That is when you preset a price alert that you wish. And then you have fluctuation alerts. So if there is a 1.2% increase, there is a 3% decrease, it will notify you. If the set price that you have put has reached, it will notify you. And if you want general market price alerts, it will notify you. So I think that's all for price alerts. You can add any coin from any exchange under this price alerts here. We have Binance and we have HTX here. So these are set prices. These are market alerts. The market alert now will give me anything related to BTC USDT. So if it goes up, it comes down. If there's a fluctuation in percentage, it will give me everything here. But this set price alert now will only notify me when the prices get to all these specific ones now that I've selected here. Are we following? Please give me a one in the chat if I'm following. Please give me a one in the chat if you're following. Please give me a one in the chat if you're following. Yeah, thank you, Hilary. My leader, I see you. All right, moving on. Thank you, Leader the Prince. I see you. Dove at 2025. Appreciate you. And let's move on. Now we have next the counselor button, my counselor. Now your counselor is also your sponsor. That is the one that introduced you to the business, the one that brought you to RealQ, that shared their link and you joined and activated it. That is your counselor. As you can see here, it is written Mr. Samson. That is my counselor. I don't have a mentor. So if I want to add a mentor, I'll go to mentors and click anyone that I wish there, and they will be my mentor. But Mr. Samson is my counselor.
He's also your
And
mentor already. You
yeah,
don't
he's
need
also
any
my
other
mentor
mentor.
too. He's also my mentor. All right. Beside this
In
button, we
that,
have a chat.
let me chip in there. Let me chip
All
in
right.
there. In that one, you have an active sponsor. You
Sponsor,
understand?
yes.
That is active and responsible. You don't need to add anybody as a mentor. So the meaning
Exactly.
those that mentor are available for those ones that brought somebody to the business and they neglect them, or the person that
Neglected
brought invited
them.
to the
Yeah.
business is no more in the business. You need somebody to guide you to here. That's where you. But when your upline is active, you are good to go. You don't need to do that. Continue.
Thank you very much, sir. All right. So beside this mentor, my counselor here, there's a chat button. So from RoyalQ Robot, I can chat up with my mentor at any time. If I have something to ask, maybe while I'm trying to place a trade or something, I can just quickly go there and send a message to my mentor here. And he will receive it on his own RoyalQ bot and reply me as quickly as he can. So RoyalQ made everything very easy. Now, finally, what we have here is quantification guide. Here, these are short videos on how the team building and team quantification works, how you earn money from RoyalQ outside your trading. So you can see RoyalQ operation tutorial, what is quantitative training, principal income, what is floating loss. As a RoyalQ made everything easy. If you can go through this robot in your free time, you will see most questions that you want to ask have already been answered with illustrations, videos, and animations here. How to bind different exchanges, see Binance, HTX, Bybit, OKX, Kraken. They have videos on how to do all these things. So just take your time and go through your RoyalQ, but I promise you that you will not regret it. All right, so that is majorly everything that is here on this page. This is your home page, your first page. Now below we have all the coins. These coins now you can see are the coins that are listed on my Binance exchange because it's only my Binance that is linked. As you can see here, that is the Binance. This is the one exchange that I'm currently working with. So this list of coins now are all the coins that are available for trading on Binance Spot Trade. That is their spot market. These are all the trade coins that are available for trading. If I'm trading futures, I need to just click on the futures button here and all the futures trade will show up, but I'm not trading futures. So that is basically what is here. Another thing you need to notice, this USDT now is showing all these coins listed there are paired with USDT. They are all paired with USDT. So whichever coin I pick here, I have to trade it against USDT. That is the major pairing. There are other pairs here. You can see BTC. If you click on BTC, these are all the coins that you can trade that are paired with BTC directly. And if it's Ethereum, these are the ones that are paired with Ethereum directly. And for those that can't use USDT to trade, there are USDC pairs too. All these coins now are paired with USDC. So if you're in a country or in a place where you can't use USDT to trade, you can use USDT to USDC. All right, so moving on, I've covered everything that is on the home page. So next we're moving to the strategy. When you click on the strategy button, it brings you here. So on this strategy button, this is where you set your trade settings or you monitor any running trades that you have already. If you have already picked a coin from here that you wish to trade and you want to see what that coin is doing in the market currently, you come to strategy. You will see everything here. You have the position amounts in USDT. You have the average price. You have the unrealized profit or loss in USDT, and you have position quantity. Now, this position amount is relative to the position quantity. That is, I have this quantity of this token now, ENS 2.84, and the amount of this position or this, like the quantity of ENS now that I have in USDT is $55.5. That is this one here. Here's the amount for this quantity of coin that I have here. This is the amount for this quantity. Are we following? And here now is my unrealized. Currently, this is unrealized loss. That's why I call it floating loss. And now it is current minus $5 is what is my floating loss right now. This average price is the average price of this token. This here is the current price. This 17.16 we're seeing. $17.62. That is the current price. Now the average price is gotten from your initial entry price and the current price. That's how you get your average price from the initial entry price and your current price as regards to the total quantity that you have of that coin. That's your position amount. So here, if you wish to stop this trade running, if you want to stop this trade from running now, all you have to do is click on pause. If I click on pause here, this my running trade now will come to this place, which is stopped. It will come to this place here, which is stopped. I don't currently have any stop trades. All my trades are running, so there's nothing to see here. But once I could stop this one, it comes here. So that's basically what is here. If you want to create a new strategy, all you have to do is click on this create button. You click on create. You have to select a coin that you wish to trade on. And then you come to trade settings here. So once you click on it, this trade settings is where you set your margin call, your first buying amount, your take profits, position, ability ratio, and all that. This is where you set it. Where you set your MACD and everything is here. So there's Smart Create. This one is made offered by the robot. You just enter one or two things and you click save and it goes up. Manually creates this one now. You set everything by yourself. You set up your strategy by yourself. Our team leaders always share the winning strategies for us so that we can use to apply to our own trade personally. So this is why we need to be attending classes a lot, attend Zoom meetings. A lot of things are shared, a lot of knowledge is shared by those that have been ahead of us in the business for we that are upcoming to learn from. So that is your strategy button. Now beside the strategy button, we have the circle. This is where the copy trade occurs. So for those that wish to copy trade, this is where all those goes on. Beside that, we have the news button. So on this news button, there are two major messages. There's the order message and there's the system message. This one now is the chat that I just did. You have system message and order message. Now I'll click on system message first. This is basically what the system message shows you. Assuming you had a running trade with margin calls available, open margin calls, and you now run out of trade capital. This is where the robot will notify you that, okay, your money not reach again, and if you open another position. I don't know if you are in place. So the robot will notify you that you have insufficient balance in your exchange and you cannot carry out any more margin calls, what about you that you can't carry out any more trades until you top up your trade capital? And also, when your gas fee is running down, that's your fuel fee that is on your queue, it will notify you here that your fuel fee is not enough for us to open more margin calls or for us to close your trade or open another one. You'll be notified here under this system messages. Now the order message, this is where you receive buy and sell order messages like notifications for new buys or new sell. If a robot opens the margin calls and buys, it notify you here that the robot has bought so amount or so coin at so price. I don't know if you understand. And if the robot sells for you, the robot will notify you that coin has been sold at so price and so quantity of that so coin have been sold. And your profit was 2%, or your profit was 1%, or your profit was 3%. So this is where you receive such messages, buy and sell orders. So any new order that your robot makes on the market, whether it is a buy or a sell, you'll be notified here about the name of the coin, the quantity that the robot purchased, and the amount that it purchased at. And if it is a sell, it will notify you on how much profit was made on that trade. All right. So here you can also get news on the market. These are price alerts too. There's a group chat function where you can chat with your team members, and it is divided into different places. There are 4 groups here. All of them now are showing junior because I am a junior broker. If I'm a middle broker, I'll be able to enter the middle group chat. So you can comment here. And that is all for this page. So next, we'll go to the last button, which is this mine. Now on this part, this is where you can view your profile. If you want to change your picture, edit your email and the rest, you can do all that here. Most of the things that we have gone through on the home page, you can also find them here under this mine button. I think we've gone through user benefits on the home page. We've gone through assets on the home page. We've gone through API binding. We've gone through team, reward details, circle online income, my sync strategy. So basically, most of these things are already on the homepage and we've gone through them. So this is just another place that if you click on it, will link you back to that same place that those buttons on the homepage will take you to. It's the same thing. So
You can buttress on, well done.
okay.
Coach Francis, you can buttress on my strategy setting, yes.
Yes, so my strategy settings here, there are different kind of strategies that you will need to employ for different kind of trades. As you can see, these 3 strategies now have different. They will have the conservative, they have steady, and we have radical. These strategies are 3 different types of strategies, and they all have different settings. So if our leader shares a new strategy now that will work for us, we'll just come here and add it. And when you want to enter a trade, you select the one that you wish to enter. So here now you can click enter, create a new strategy here with all the settings and everything. This is where you can select whether it is radical, conservative, or steady, whichever one you wish. Now, radical, yeah, you get mind. You know they fear the market. You want to say you want pack money. Hey. Conservative, you want to be on the safer side. You don't want too much profit, but you want something that will give you consistent profit while keeping you out of floating loss, hey, something like that. Now, steady, you're in the middle between radical and conservative. You don't mind a little risk, but you also tread with caution. So those are the three risk types that you can select. You can then you enter the necessary settings and you save. So once you save it, it will appear here among your strategy settings. And anytime you want to enter a trade, you can always select any one of them that you wish to use at that point in time. So we have conversion records. I've not converted anything yet, that's why. So if I convert USDT to maybe BTC or BNB or any other coin, I will see it there. This share button is the same with the invite button that we showed you in the home page. This is where you share your referral link from. And then we have RealQ feedback. Yeah, you can chat with support, or RealQ has an AI inside it that can assist you with whatever questions or whatever issues you are going through. And if the bot cannot answer you the way you want, see this feedback button here. Once you click on it, it will take you direct to the support. So there you can chat with them and email them and let them know what your issues are, and they will clarify it. So then we have the security center. This is where you can change your password, modify your email, set a transaction password. Maybe if you want to withdraw from your RealQ bot now, you will need a transaction password so that your account will also be secure. You can do two-factor authentication using Google Authenticator. So that one, each time you want to log into your RealQ bot, you will need to enter an OTP that you get from your Google Authenticator. So that is just added security for your RealQ robot. Now, under this withdrawal address management, if you have an exchange that you usually use for your transactions or a wallet address that you use for transactions a lot, you can add it here so that you don't need to be going through verification processes each time you want to withdraw from your robot. So here you whitelist it so that each time it will be a one-click transaction. You just click on it and bam, successful, everything is gone. Because normally if you want to withdraw, they will ask you to enter OTP either from your email or phone number or something. They will send you a PIN that you should enter so that you can facilitate that transaction. But once you are registered, your withdrawal address is here now. You don't need to be entering PIN or code or anything like that. So you have withdrawal address and you have internal address. Now, these internal addresses are RealQ addresses. Maybe if I want to send RealQ, send money now or USDT to my leader Samsung now, this is where I will put his internal address and whitelist it so that each time I want to send to him, I will not need to be going through it. It's for external exchanges or wallet addresses. So that's what is there. Now, this Telegram button, if you want to receive notifications on Telegram, you can link your Telegram account here. Once you have linked it, the robot will be sending you notifications there. either the system messages or the order messages. Even your price alert, if you can receive it on Telegram. Now, trusted devices. If you have more than 1 or 2 devices as a person, and you want to be using your RoyalQ but on those devices, you can add those devices here. So that your RoyalQA notes that these devices are trusted devices, so you don't need to be asking for security questions or flag those devices as suspicious. So you let them know that it is still me that has this other device. So you add it here so that everything will be okay. Then we have the delete account. This one is for people that feel like RoyalQ is not for them. They want to waste the opportunity that God has given them and they don't want to do the business again. They will come here and click on delete accounts, and that is all. All their data, everything is gone. Then we have finally biometrics and PIN. If you turn it on, you can use your fingerprint or facial ID, face verification, to unlock your RoyalQ robot. That is the app to lock or unlock. So each time you want to open the bot, you will need to enter a PIN or you to use your fingerprint for verification. So that is all for security center. And finally, we have system settings. System settings, what we have here now, we have firmware version. This shows you each time there's a system up, this version number is going to change. So, and most times that RoyalQ bring updates is if new coins have been added to the robot. Most times, when new coins are added, they will ask you to update your app so that you can see those new coins. So when your app changes. So besides that, we have currency. Here you can select your preferred currency, how you want to be seeing your money. You want to see it in Naira, you want to see it in Ugandan shilling, you want to see it in US dollar, this way you select it. Then you have language settings. Here you can select whichever language is supported on the RoyalQ robot that applies to you. There are multiple languages here that you can select from. There's Spanish, there's Italian, there's French, Portuguese, Indonesian, there's Russian, there's Chinese, there's Japanese, there's Vietnamese, Indonesian. So like there are so many languages here. I think there's Arabic too. So you select whichever one applies to you and you carry on. Then you can also set the theme. This theme now has 3 settings, either night mode, day mode, or follow system. Now follow system means that your RoyalQ robot is going to work with whatever theme now your phone itself, that is your device, is working with. Like now my device is set to night mode. That's why it is dark. If I put it on day mode, it turns bright, everything becomes white. This is day mode now. Night mode, it goes dark again. So that's basically what that button does. Then we have the floating window settings. If you want to set easily observable notifications that will not interfere with you doing other things, you can set up a floating icon or floating window where you can view the price of a coin that you're interested in real time. You don't need to open the robot app on your home screen. You can be playing game, watching a movie, and this floating icon will just be there on your screen. It's not interfering with anything. You can make your calls and all that. And while you are still viewing what is going on your RoyalQ robots, monitoring prices in real time. So you see, RoyalQ made things very easy for us. So you can also change the font size. You can lock the floating window. If you don't want it to be moving up and down, you can lock it to one particular spot on your screen. And if you don't want, you can leave it floating. So that one, and you can drag it across your screen and put it at anywhere you want. So it's not inconvenience you in any way. You can also increase the transparency or reduce it. The more transparent it is, the more see-through it is. So you can even see what is under it. So it's not going to be blocking your view of whatever is on your screen. And the number of entries it can show, maximum is 5. You can show 1, you can show 3, but maximum is 5. This here is what it will look like. So imagine having 5 of these on your screen. So that is the maximum that I can show you at a time. I have market selection. So if you select whichever exchange you're working with, to be viewing in real time what the market looks like in those exchanges. So that's all for the floating window settings. And then finally we have notification settings. So for you to receive notifications on your phone, you have to first turn on device permission so that your phone or your tab will allow RoyalQ robots to be sending notifications directly to your phone. So that when you drop down like this, you can see notifications like this from RoyalQ too. So you can also select the kind of notifications that you want to receive, whether it is transaction notification, buy, or take profit. And then here is the Telegram button. This way you bind your Telegram accounts so that you can receive notifications there too. And then the last button we have here is about RoyalQ. So this button now has all the official channels that you can get to learn about RoyalQ. Their official Facebook page, their official Twitter page, their official Telegram channel, their official YouTube channel, and the official RoyalQ website. So whichever you click on here will take you straight to all those places. Whichever you click on here will take you straight to the designation, the official spot. So like this one, you cannot go to any fake site from here. Everything here is legit. It takes you directly to the official RoyalQ. So
Let's
all right. So I
let's
think
be rounding up.
that's
We have like 6 minutes.
I think with this I'm done with that we can cover today. These are all the basic features you need to know concerning your RoyalQ bot and how it works. So Leader KK Success, I think you can carry on now. Thank you very much, the house. I thank you for listening in. All my leaders, members, I appreciate you all. God bless you.
All right, that's a great, beautiful submissions over there. We really appreciate your time and effort put together to for this beautiful presentation this evening.